care what his position is based upon his political motives.
Tell everybody how much you love A10 News Media Group.
A10 News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro raggedy ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good morning, family. As you see, I said, let me go ahead and start us up. She get here. When she get here, she running a little late. Y'all know she was on the road last night. She was at the Amanda Seales show last night. But Meek Free, good morning. Bonding Fate, Francine Johnson, Merck 76, no name. Tasha Bella, KG114, Savon Perry, Isaiah Aquil, Mama Aquil, Anna, good morning. Carolyn Hendricks, Carl Lewis, Avis Hopkins, Deborah Overman Luna, Theresa Nestor, Terry Nixon, Eddie Gray, what it do? Bishop, good morning from the west side of the United States. Ronald M, what it do? Marcia A. Tarver, good morning. Another Californian. Otis Johnson, what it do from Bama? Sis Audrey, good morning. Elizabeth, good morning. It's Andre Holland, good morning. Red Snapper, a.k.a. Christine Brown, morning. Jonathan Joy, morning. It's Friday, family. It's the start of the weekend. Tia Harris, good morning to you. Spring Heron, morning. It's the start of the weekend. It's Friday. I get to shoot a lot of these shows, get them out the way, and get ready for the night. Michael Cooley, good morning. Latoya Mayat, good morning from Rochester, New York. Reginald Davis, good morning. Sunray Burgess, good morning. Kathleen King, good morning. As y'all can see, it's Friday. What do y'all have on y'all agendas for this weekend? Is it anything y'all going to see? Concert, comedy shows? Because I seen old Charlie Wilson was in town. Rhonda Atkins, good morning. Sheena Beckton, good morning. Victoria Winfrey Daily, morning. Yo, Sandra Martin, morning to both of y'all. Let me get my shirt game on before she walk in. I'm getting my pleasantries out before the lady of the hour step in. Reva Unknown, RJ Cat, what it do? They do, Cassie Marie, morning. Lasagna Larry, good morning. Georgia Boy, top of the morning to you. Wanda Smith, it's just hard to find. We getting there. We getting there, RJ Cat. You know, sometimes you just gotta work through it. You gotta work through it. But I'm here. Miss Beverly Biggs, morning. Cam Hardy, good morning. But y'all know when she gonna come in. Usually when she late, Raymond Aldridge, she gonna give y'all a good show. Usually when she late, she gonna get Tamaya from the D What It Do fam. Oh, snap. Satan and got here. That's what you got a key for. Nah, you got that's what you got a key for. I didn't say nothing bad about you. I said you was gonna get it. You running a little late. I said you know you was down there. You know you chasing the greatest, latest debacles. I mean stories for us and everything. But it is what it is. You know. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna. You don't see me arguing with you, nothing. But can you turn the feedback down?
Oh,
Where you go?
that water looks good and cold. You don't even look like you opened it
Yeah,
yet.
you ain't touching it.
Damn.
So that out the window. Now, you know, it is what it is. But I'm saying you here.
Yeah.
I told you be on. Listen, you out there getting the stories that Flint need.
I had to record.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. About time. You did. You was bad at it though. You had the little shaky hand. I don't know why you didn't take the tripod.
Because I didn't plan on recording.
Well, listen, even sometimes you have to do work. Ain't that something?
I'm a podcaster.
Me too. But sometimes you got to know how to multitask. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to multitask. KC, good morning. Jade Williams,
Yeah, you keep saying good morning.
Miss J. Richbird, morning. Patrick Jean, morning. Good brother Taylor Sampson, morning. Shane Greer, I'm seeing you. Catherine Mitchell, morning to your family. What you so mad about? It's the easy part. Once you just get in the chair. Please don't get us flagged.
That was a
the lawnmower. You didn't even own the lawnmower, and I got hit for that.
How you get hit for
right. That's what I said. Somebody owned it.
I think they be sitting up there. They be plotting on us.
I mean, it is what it is. They know it's hard. It's hard right now, family. I'm telling you, when you got the way they putting stunts right now with this social media game.
Good morning, everybody. Shouts out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Spacey Sprocket. That's the best I can do.
Hey, listen, you got it out. That's all that counts. Got it out. Should have had your little coffee this morning.
I did. I had to put a little
shot in it. That's how I get it together.
You know, I had to put a little swig in there this morning.
A blast to get you back. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a time I used to, have fun, but I chose to do right lifetime. Now I want to do right.
My granddaddy said, just take a little shot in the morning and get you right back popping.
Yeah.
So I had to put a little shot of my coffee. Let me see how good we can do this morning. Yeah. I had to put some icy hot on my knee. I feel like I'm getting old. I'm just breaking down.
Hey, listen. Them knees have been put through hell.
Shut the fuck up.
But I mean, I'm just saying. Denise, good morning. Sherry Allen, Bonnie Banner.
I needed that laugh, but I'm whoop your ass this morning.
It's a time when they need rest. I'm just saying they need rest sometimes.
This morning, I needed that.
They have need never needed before.
I needed that, but I'm gonna whoop your ass when we get off of here.
No. I'm just saying, everybody had their time when they were it is what it is.
When you get them few extra drinks and you believe that you're Megan Thee Stallion again.
Yes.
And then you wake up the next morning and your knee tell you are not.
As long as you enjoyed yourself, that's what counts. That's what it is.
Your knee says you are not Megan.
Free that in the morning.
Where's Anna at?
Well, Anna.
Anna, we got to do a whole nother show on here tonight, huh? I'm going to give you some sleep by then, Anna. I'll be fresh for the night.
Yeah. Go on, get it. You need some sleep.
I'll be fresh for the night, Anna. Anna said we was talking about speed dating tonight.
And I won't be here for that one. Clack gonna fill in for me for the last couple shows. I got things I got to do. And I'm gonna dip here about, you gotta close it out. You can handle the last 15 minutes. I'll be gone about 10:45.
All of this is like today.
Yeah, I got.
You just put all of this on me right now.
I was calling to tell you that when you what? I'll let her know when she get on here.
You already knew I was tired this morning.
So I left it alone. You didn't see me say.
We can just close at 10:45. We ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
We sure, because I'm out.
We give them a nice early show. We be gone at 10:45. We're gonna talk about imposter syndrome.
And I'm off the plane.
Imposter syndrome in the dating game.
Good morning, Shanna Shepard from South Jersey in the building.
Miss J said she just gonna co-host tonight. Let's just shut it down. Okay. Happy Friday, Jessica.
My goodness, going on. It's a lot of spooky stuff going on.
Spooky.
What
happened?
I just been watching. There's a lot of spooky stuff been going on, family. And I know y'all want to talk about it, but we not. Can't
Okay.
give Satan and their crew the chance.
We will not give Satan and their
Yes.
crew the. But can we talk about that video that I did see her doing them push-ups on that wall?
But y'all
yesterday?
thought I was good morning, Lenore.
I didn't think you was lying.
Yes, y'all did.
I just thought he was like, giving the whole description
Maybe
of the
when I
story.
was younger and I was immature, he lying. Dude, I don't spit nothing
She
but the
did
truth
some
out.
push. I would have took my hat off too.
Tony
Shit.
Barbara, good morning.
She was getting ready. That was like some for real, like standing in line, about to get your tray to go get your food to eat, doing some push-ups, waiting for the telephone call, push-ups.
Right.
She was getting ready for Mickey's ass.
No, yeah, because that's when I shot my shit back at her. She and walked back around. I said, yeah, that's
You shouldn't have shot shit back. You see, if you
RJ
ever see a woman that's
I
7
was
feet,
a liar. No, I tell the truth now. Don't lie about it.
See, RJ seen it too.
I thought she was gonna start swinging. I thought she was gonna start shadow boxing. I was like, oh, this shit finna hit the fan.
I'm going to meet Minister Darren Fan today. Tell him I said hello. Mama Quill, see, Mama Quill seen that clip too. We didn't see, Sheena, thank you. We didn't think you were lying. We just thought you were embellishing the truth. I like that.
Just give me my apologies, Sheena.
We
Since
all...
you went by the embellish. No, I don't embellish. Like you said,
Stephanie said she practiced it for when they pick her ass up. For real.
Y'all want to say, I wasn't embellishing. I said, we had, she shot her shit at me and I shot mine quick and smooth. And when that last one, I said, but you're not photogenic. She went around there and I was still setting up the tripod.
I've never.
I said, here we go.
I've never done anything like that. Me and her, two different types of women.
But I didn't know at that time she had checked Rich. I didn't know that. So I thought I was the only one got checked. I'm like, because like I told y'all when I came in, it was about 9 of the ops was at.
But I came in after both of y'all got checked and stood right there by her. She didn't say a word.
Because I keep telling you, was once part of that crew.
I wasn't never with her.
When she was there. I didn't say when she was there, but you know how Neely and Cynthia, that's their leader. So they got to do right.
She ain't never did right by me.
I know she didn't, but that day they told her she picked on the men.
She always picking on men. Y'all realize that?
Good morning, Pastor Lakes.
Janard, what's going on, Janard? Pastor Lakes. Hello,
she came
sir.
on with that drama, and when I said that, but y'all laughed at me. I saw her over there hitting that. She kept. I was like, here we go.
Pastor Lakes, it's that Lakes touch. You got Mickey all cut up and everything, and you know what I'm saying? She be dreaming about him and stuff. And so that you gotta quit putting that Pastor Lakes cut on him.
Shit, I'm dreaming too.
What you dreaming about?
Shit, ever since Jeb said he people, them certain people question him. I'm like, oh, they coming for him.
I'm lost.
Oh, he said the feds, they wanted to ask him about Dalton. He thought he was going to get called. I seen somebody share when he was talking about the Daltons when the feds when I asking about Dalton. Oh, they was inquiring about Flint.
Oh.
So I had a dream.
What happened? Casey said you couldn't figure out they wouldn't answer your question. What y'all talking about? Oh, y'all didn't know last night was pre-recorded? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they ain't know it was pre-recorded.
Hey, because y'all know I don't do that many pre-recorded shows. I was talking to my cousin when we was driving down there last night. I was like, I felt bad. I was like, because I know my people don't have the slightest idea we ain't there.
2 P's in the podcast with Tyra and Missy Morning. I mean, yeah, we did it. We did it like an hour right after the bump yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We had to go knock it out.
Back to back.
Yeah, go knock it out and get it done.
So I went to go see
Amanda
Seales.
Or is it Amanda Seales?
Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales. And well, she said she was gonna use A10 footage, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna watch this. It was interesting. I think I need to go back and watch the whole Club Shay Shay interview that she did with him. She called him a coon. Did you see that part where she called Shay Shay a coon? And she said she hugged him at the end of the interview because she was caught up in the moment. And she just hugged him. But after she went back and watched it and realized what he did to her, she called him a couple of coons last night.
Taliba, good
Didn't you watch the whole thing? Hey, Sister Taliba, that's my sister right there.
Taliba.
Oh, she said, thank you, it was good. So that's what we talking about now, Sister Taliba. When she calls Shannon Sharp a
but you know, can I give you something that might enlighten you?
Yes, because I couldn't wait to talk to you about
I gotta
this.
give a plug to my man Tim Black.
Who is that?
Tim Black TV here podcast.
Okay.
DC here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I really got hip from the Jimmy Doherty show. I got to give these people plugs because listen, that's where I got hip to Jordan Sheridan from the Jimmy Doherty podcast.
Okay, I gotta follow some of these people.
He said Shannon Sharp. You know what Shannon Sharp has been doing? Kind of coonish.
Well, that's what she said. She said he's a coon.
But Tim Black wasn't very gracious of her neither.
Oh shit!
So,
okay.
He was like, what she knew was, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's like a gift and a curse with him. No, I don't know her personally, but I'm just saying I've seen other people have choice words for her too. But Shannon Sharp, for people who've been using this clip, he just got a Tim Black YouTube channel flag from him using little seconds of the Cat Williams interview when he was doing his, breaking the cat that down.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, damn, Shannon Sharp going after all the podcasters who use some of his clips. And he's like, I guess.
I'm just like, it seems like everybody talk about him, man.
That's what I'm saying. So, I get it because people starting to call Shannon Sharp saying he acting coolish. And I'm like,
why though?
If you go from what Tim Black was saying, it's like he must ain't make all them coins that he made off that Cat Williams interview. You made what you made while you getting mad at the other people. But I done seen other people doing it too with the YouTube. They don't want people using their clips because you can make money.
Hell, we see that right here, and we ain't even made no money. So I mean, we get that right here.
She said her cousin Shannon. Missy said her cousin Shannon standing on business.
Okay,
and I get it.
Missy, can you get us some Club Shay Shay? Can you get Shay Shay on the A10? Your cousin, I like him. That was Amanda called him a coon.
No, I'm just telling you, Tim Black, because I just watched this podcast this morning. And he was saying the same thing. I'm like, I get it, but if that's how he making his what's the name, you got to respect the craft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to respect the craft because even with Amanda, her going on there, know that was going to be a big push. I ain't going to say push, but that was a good look. You know
was it? For a good look for her? Really? Was it?
Why wasn't it a good look?
Well,
the exposure that you was going to get.
She got exposure, but I don't think it was the exposure that Amanda wanted.
What
Amanda wanted that Cat Williams exposure, and she.
I can tell you how many views she got.
I'm sure she got millions of views.
But I'm saying, but that's the what I mean.
But they wasn't like Cat Williams, like man.
She wasn't gonna break the internet because she wasn't Cat Williams. And the thing, Cat Williams, with people, I keep thinking people keep forgetting. Because we look at these some of them people are certain people, heroes, fire Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley, all of them. They forgot they brought that man name up on the Shannon Sharp show, on Club Shay Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Cat just was because he went last, he did the rebuttal, and his rebuttal was a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And people can't handle the truth. Like if we had a Cat Williams moment and with the really just breaking shit down, it would be people would be so mad, like, damn, why such and such? This would have just say Shannon called us up, say we got to get on Vlad. We ain't gonna even use Shannon Sharp. Oh, who can I use that black that's probably not all the way big? Okay, I'll go with Zoe Williams.
Okay.
I watch him. Okay. Zoe Williams. Oh, say we go on Tariq Nasheed. We do our interview over there. He got a nice following.
Okay.
We go over there and we go to talking about the things we done ran into in Flint. You know how many people would probably be mad, like, if he was cool with these people? That's why they mad at Shannon Sharp. They like, so Shannon Sharp brought Cat on, and Cat got to do this because the other ones who came on felt like his relationship was too good. I lost.
Hell, we done been through that already with just
now, but I'm just saying,
local people, and they
just
saying don't come on the
they
show.
Give us they take us to a platform that's in the state of Michigan that's large, and we get to airing out the shit we went through. You know how them people would be mad if they call us down to say down in Detroit did an interview. This is with my man, what's his name? That's down there that got his podcast. From Detroit, the one they just fired. The one the mayor gave, Charlie LaDuff. Just say we went on Charlie LaDuff and we got to, we got to answer, talk our shit in front of maybe 10 to 15, 20,000 people. You think a lot of the people in Flint that's friends with Charlie LaDuff and he let us come over there and there they ask us out, how you think they'll feel with him?
Tony said, damn, Cat Williams, A10 got Tony Wiggins shit. You ain't lying, because he can air some shit out.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we just went down there and just like we got the air, our grievances out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, right. No, I'm just saying, and I think really, don't get me wrong, I think Amanda got a lot of friendships with a lot of them people that Cat went at. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and if you listen, I mean, if you look at
it's like we kind of tiptoeing around it because we probably got a feeling she's watching, but
I ain't tiptoeing. I'm just saying it's a gift and a curse.
I think, because it was like people coming up to like, I've been watching you since you was on Insecure. I have no idea what that was. I didn't even know that she used to be an actress.
Yeah, I watched her.
I didn't know her MTV Life, Disney Life, whatever she was on.
See, I go back to
I've never seen her before in my life.
To my man Myron Rowe, the football player from Florida State.
That's when I heard about her. Remember, that's when I was asking you about her.
I know her from. I mean, I knew her from when he made it to the league. Like I said, I'm heavy in the college sport. So I used to be knowing these kids when they would be going to the All-American games, and I watched the high school to the college. I really, when they get pro, I might kind of tune. I still like the college game to me. But I'm just saying, when I seen that, I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But I know she cool with Charlamagne and Goddamn, and I seen her come on, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I guess you gotta know both sides, but that Myron Rowe was like, shit.
So that was the guy that she got mad at because he didn't want to date her.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
KC said, you know her from what, Mickey? She couldn't hear.
Oh, hold on. You just want me to put it out there from...
No, KC
I'm just messing with KC. I know. No, I know her from the football player when she... Because he quit football and he a neurosurgeon now. He was a Rhodes Scholar. Myron Rowe, if I'm not mistaken. He was the safety for Florida State. But he went to the league. And, they back and forth because I guess he didn't want to date her. And it was, that became an issue. And a lot of people was on her about that. You know what I'm saying? Because like she made a narrative, said this, and when my man came out, I was like, nah, I just want, he wasn't interested. And people was like, nah, she ain't real. But like I said, you got something to say. You got something for her, you got something against her. Good morning, Carol Marshall. Arletta Martin, what it do, family?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Peace, good morning.
I think, I actually got told that we act alike.
Oh, well. Okay.
And that's weird.
I can see why.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You have your own Amanda Seals right here. So, but
gotta know him to love him.
What I got from her, I just got a bunch of questions. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I get the whole Palestinian movement.
Right.
I understand, you know, the genocide that's going on. What I don't understand is why we don't have people here that have big platforms to help us out right here at home. That's my question. Like, we suffering here. Flint, 10 years, unclean water. So is that not newsworthy to talk about? Is it just only for us local folk to talk about that? And a few people sporadically here and there. You know, shouts out to Jordan Sheridan for keeping it alive. Like, is that it? You know, like, I'm starting to feel like activism is the new Gucci wear, is the new Louis purse, if that makes sense. Like, everybody wants to be an activist now. Here they all come marching in. Activism pays. That's my feeling. And we can definitely talk about it, but that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like, hey, activism pays. That's what I'm about to do. And that's how certain people I'm looking at, I'm feeling like that's what they're doing. I don't know.
No, I mean, but you know, it's always been activism. You know, and I was trying to say that, Casey. She said activism is what's trendy now. I think,
Yeah.
and I just think what it is, but it was always been activism. People always been doing this because we've been having to fight for shit since we've been here.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Woodrow, who brought in the MLK lead?
yeah.
You can't read and talk to me at the same. That's why I can't be looking, because the chat be so
I was
good.
looking with the sister Taliba. I was feeling
Chat be
They said the
good.
continued water crisis in Flint is an agenda to support gentrification, move all the poor blacks and whites out and move the wealthy in. Yes, and I do agree with you. And that's why
Taylor.
And that's why I think what's really, but my thing is, now that how do you feel about the activism that's going on? How do you feel? Fuck it, let's go and get to it. Shit, we're only on for another hour.
I think
Good morning, Just Oil.
I think what was the question again?
How do you feel about the activism going on? I'm talking about in this Flint, because this is what we hear.
I feel you have some very sincere activists. I don't call myself an activist. Some have called me an activist. I don't feel like I'm an activist. I think you have, like I said, some that are doing it from the heart. I think you have some that are doing it just for attention, just like all around the country. I think activism is the new
end thing.
The new end thing. That wasn't the word I was looking for. I was looking for something else, but I can't remember the word I was looking for right now. But that's what I feel like it is. I don't feel like everybody that's doing the activism is doing it with true intentions. I think they're doing it to get noticed. I really do. Because if you were really out there fighting a fight or really trying to do the activism thing, you wouldn't be so worried about little shit that just don't matter. Does that make sense?
I mean, when the money came into it, because I don't know, like, to me, I think that, and I say this, when they brought the money in, when you can start paying people off, that's what happened. I think so. Sometimes when you find good people, just like somebody just said, if you look at the top, Black Lives Matter, the top people got paid. I do believe when people find out, I think some activists, and I agree with Sister Taliba, she said all of them are not sincere. But I think when certain people come in, they find the money game. That's just like with the church. When they find out you can make money, it go from really me trying to help the people to me just helping myself. And I think in all forms, even in government, with our council people, you have people who have great intentions when they say they finna get in. They be community fighters. Then when they get in, you able to go here, you get money in your pocket. These, believe me, a lot of us, I'm talking about blacks right now. And I'm not saying all, but I'm just saying the ones I know.
I want to pin that one when they say
Which one?
Define activism, but we'll come back to that after you get through.
I'll put it up there. My thing is, when they start getting money, people start changing. And they say they don't, but you do. Because now you go get a car. You buying your clothes. You eating at these restaurants. You doing this. You going out of town. You hanging over here. I think
that's when your activism changed to actor.
Yeah, because,
or actress.
Because really,
because you're acting.
And let's just go and see this with rappers. When they get money, how is you study rapping about you selling drugs? I'm just saying as they get older. You're a millionaire now. You're not living that lifestyle you want to live. If you look, I'm just saying, I'm not talking about the young ones who grinding coming. I'm talking about the ones like the.
You can definitely, we can talk about. You can use Jay-Z.
Yeah,
because we just heard about that.
Kids is going to private school. Even with Jeezy. Look, when they kids, they didn't go to the schools in the hood like we went to.
Right.
They don't. You know what I'm saying? If you even go with Marvin Hagler, I remember he said something back in the day. I love history. When he said it was hard for him to get up, you got to want it. You waking up silk pajamas on. Living in, you know what I'm saying, big house, you eating steaks, you this and that. Do I really want to go out? He was hungry when he wasn't having money, but when he got the money, it's kind of hard to tell a millionaire, look, you got to go out there, you got to whoop this person ass. When you broke, you fighting for your family. When the money come, you get lazy. And it's like, to me, when the money came, when activists started seeing, and now I ain't gonna say all, but then you got the hustlers who coming in. Like, shit, you can make money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, activism has become the new in thing, the new it thing. And when you say define activism, I can't. I can't define activism right now. Seeing all the different players and all the local jokers and just the nationwide jokers that call themselves activists, I can't define activism. We've got laws. I seen what Harletta said earlier. We still marching and protesting for the same shit that we was 50 years ago. So, like, what truly is activism? I thought activism was supposed to help. I thought activism, you do it from the heart. I thought you do it because you care for that said community which you are a part of or not a part of. Like, you don't have to be an activist in that community and live right there just to care about that community. You can be an activist just going all over the world, just fighting for different things, in my opinion. Let's see.
She said activists need money to work, travel expenses. I mean, yeah, it's a hell of a fight.
They do.
It's a hell of a fight. Because you got to think, you riding here, you going
free.
Here.
You see what Free said. Activism is very, it's gone. Activism is very close assimilation of scamming for most. It is. It is.
Yeah, no, we don't. It's really, to me.
Yes, Tony, I said that. It's like the newest Gucci. It's like the new Louis Vuitton purse. I'm an activist now. Like, that's.
Yeah, and then when you really be seeing, because you know what the activists back in the day did? They wasn't running around with the people that they felt was oppressing the residents. I'm being honest with you. It just but you know, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying that, but what the hell? I ain't started this to make friends. But when you start seeing certain things, I watch how people move too. And that's why I say it's easily to be bought off. Because when you looking at right now, you can't tell who good and who bad. It just
you really can't.
And what's black with the black community is always somebody trying to control the masses.
Mhm.
It's always that, you know, and I'm gonna say it, the man, because that's what they say back in the day. The man always get him one or two them handkerchief heads to get him. Well, can you control this? If you just watch the movies, there's always one or two who the mediator between the blacks hurting and they want to get justice from the oppressor.
Mhm.
There's always that one mediator or two mediators. Well, I got this crew over here, and if you notice, they only have like a handful. Well, back in the day, it was the churches, but now you got the activists over here. It's like you got the activists in the church. Churches is fighting right now.
That's true.
To be honest with you.
That's true.
Well, good morning, Sean Simpkins. It's like,
Hey, Sean. Oh my God, y'all comments is coming so fast. We want to talk to
no, the
y'all.
U.S.
I'm
did
trying to
intervene in
see what they said.
1995 with Rwanda, and I could tell you go watch like Hotel Rwanda.
Mhm.
That was really the Hollywood version of what happened. That's what Don Cheadle played in. But if you want to go watch the real one, go watch the one called Sometimes It Rain in April. When what's my man name from what's his name? He played Stringer Bell. Go watch
Oh, I
that
know who
movie.
you're talking about.
Sometime It Rains in April. You'll see you'll get what you need to see.
So Chrissy Carmichael back in the day was getting it done by any means necessary. Anna says activism does work. Don't allow the enemy to sit there and give you smoke and mirrors. There's been many times I've
Idris
witnessed
Elba, that's who it was.
the real time. Right. And I agree it works. I agree that activism works when you are truly honest about it, when you are doing it with the right intentions. You have people that just say they activists just to say they activists. You have people like Tony said, it's the new thing right now. I'm an activist. Oh, I can't get recognized over here by doing this. So I'm gonna say I'm an activist now because it looks like I can get more recognition by this lane by saying I'm an activist, and that's what I see. That's what I see.
Well, Doug said he was an activist. Dougie Doug. You see how anybody can put that title on him?
And he did say he was an activist.
See
Ain't
what
that
I'm saying?
crazy?
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
He
But he
activist.
didn't call himself that at first. He did not call him when he signed all his letters. He was just Doug Matthews, the social worker, the Harvard grad, the blah, blah, blah. And now it's activist Doug Matthews. You see where I'm going with this? It's popular now to be an activist. But what the hell y'all done got accomplished? What have we got accomplished as a whole, as a unit? We can't even, for the most part, I thought activists came together for a common cause and fought. Mickey over here like shit. Like for real, I thought activists came together when you seen them marching and Malcolm and Martin and all of that. And I'm sure they was beefing behind closed doors, but shit, we beefing in public. We beefing at council meetings. I'm gonna whoop your ass from one leader to the next. I mean,
but they was doing that back then. We just went around during that time and seeing it. We just be thinking this.
I think they did more shit behind closed doors.
And they was chilling probably back then.
Well,
they wasn't playing with. But see how we play in each other's face. You can run from this camp over here. You can run back to that camp over there. You can be back over here. You dangling over here. It's like, man, when you sit back, you like, but when you do come together, it's always, and I say it, the man got his people in there in the organization.
Trevor, what are you talking? Trevor must be having a conversation with somebody because I don't know what he's talking about. Anna said if they're using it for 501c3s, they're giving it a title. Mama Quill said perhaps he is an activist. It appears that he advocates for racism nonsense and just plain stupidity. I don't know who she's talking about. Free. However, skinfolk ain't kinfolk. That's true. And the moment you invite people, you know you shouldn't be invited into your cause. Don't nothing go right. And Stephanie's right. We can't come together here for a skateboard festival. Yeah. That's true. Sister Taliba said, "Open the phone line." You know what?
Go
Y'all
ahead.
been complaining about the phones not working, and I don't know what's going on.
I
Like
know.
I haven't done
hear
anything
things.
wrong.
I hear things.
Well, put your damn phone number up there since you hear so much basically sprocket
Nah, I didn't got in trouble.
with your hot
with that.
rocket.
I keep getting threatened. I don't want my phone out no more.
You don't want your phone number out there no more. Okay, go ahead and try it now. The phone lines are open.
Tia, I'm gonna put this up because I agree with you 100%. You see what Tia said, don't you? And that's Miss Tia Harris.
I want to make
Let
sure
me get
I
the right
get
people to acknowledge me.
all
You don't get
of.
the wrong one. She said, what I'm seeing here in Flint in particular is that activism has turned into gatekeeping.
Yes, Tia.
Bingo.
Yes. Yes.
I agree.
And if we see it here in Flint, like I think it's pretty much happening everywhere, Tia. I think it's really pretty much going on everywhere. And it's no diss to
Right.
the girl, the lady, the woman, Amanda Seals. She was an actress. They say I haven't seen any of her work, but they said she was an actress. Now she's an activist / comedian who's on tour, selling out shows all around the country, fighting for the Palestinian movement. Nothing's wrong with that. But when somebody gonna fight for us, right here in America, when you got a large platform, I just feel like people take on what's popular and they forget about the little people.
But I think that what that is though, because look who they really dealing with. Now let's just be honest. If we're gonna be honest, let's go and be honest. And I put the phone number up for y'all can call in.
Yep.
A lot of these people getting their money through corporate America. That's when you see.
And she explained that.
Yeah, when you seeing them getting their money, like you see Fat Joe, he over here running with the Republican Party when he was over here with Bill Kristol. Man, if you go study some of these people, and I've been watching them for a long time, he used to be on Fox News. Rich people, even when blacks give money, they do not think like how a person on the bottom think. You know what I'm saying? They change. They feel like they have arrived. That's like even with Jay-Z. Like, and I'm just saying, I ain't gonna put Jay-Z, but Oprah Winfrey. How can y'all not open industry for your own race? Every other nationality, they know how to open up, do business for their own race. Y'all couldn't Bill Cosby them. Y'all couldn't get together. I'm talking about the black. A lot of blacks have money right now. Y'all couldn't get together and own y'all MSNBC. Y'all own this and that. Y'all got to keep going up under somebody else. You can't create your own industry. You couldn't buy some of these empty factories that's closed down in a lot of these urban, predominantly black cities. Y'all couldn't put y'all money together and open up some of these spots and we build out, star industry. That's what they did in Black Wall Street. How can we say we come from this DNA, but yet we just consumers? They sent us going straight to voicemail once.
Why? I don't understand what's going on with the phone.
I think somebody probably blocked.
How can you block the number?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you, they tried to hack my phone the other day, last week. When you thought I was playing, man, my phone got hacked. They've been trying to hack my phone, trying to hack my Facebook. When I tell you, boy, these people is some of the most terriblest people I've seen in my life. She said, do you have your phone on silence?
Nope.
She said, cut it off and reboot it. And Stephanie, I agree with you on that. But you know what? I'm just telling you, just from seeing it, and I'm not no scientist or no doctor, but it's just, to me, and I'm going to just say this, I don't care what flag I get. Let me just be honest. Let the people come. We should not be saying we waiting on Savior as the son. Is that sometimes it takes somebody from the outside to come in that can get the people up. Because it'd be hard for our own be here. We done did so much infighting, and so as they would say, the tribe is so split and flint. It's ridiculous. From political to just the organizations, down to damn near the spiritual leaders. It's just divided. It just is what it is.
Try it again, y'all. See if the phone lines is working out.
It's just so divided. And I do agree with you with Mike Simmons. Yeah, you do have some people, some celebs probably got burnt. But this what I mean by when your family coming. I'm not giving you no money for you to go get on. I'm going to tell you that right now. This ain't, just say I had some money. You're not getting no money to get on. If you, and I'm not knocking nobody, let me say this, or whatever you doing. But if you coming to me and just say I got the bag, say I'm a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, if you ain't got nothing about creating business or something, don't come to me. I'm just gonna tell you right now. If you thinking I'm finna give you some money for you can go jack it off and then you come back, ain't no coming back. I ain't gonna even let you get through the door.
This should have still. Oh well, you know what? Hell, call my phone. 810-610-7851. Hell, it's been all over the internet anyway. And I don't answer for people I don't know, so I'll answer right now while we on here. 810-610-7851.
Who is this Janice Smith widow? I'm thinking that's who I think it is.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I figured that. She's out of here.
Hey, Winters.
Hey, look, I was waiting for the push one. I forgot this is my regular phone. Good morning.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is my sister.
Okay, I think I got two things going on here on my phone. Let me turn this off. Hello?
Yes, let everybody know who you are and where you're calling from.
I'm sorry. This is Missy from Maryland,
Hey,
on
Miss.
Tuesdays in a podcast.
Yes.
So I just was calling in because I knew something was wrong with the phone lines.
I don't know what happened. We're going to have to listen. Just call my phone.
There we go. I had those things going on at the same time. But yeah, I really wasn't going to call in for this. I just was really calling in to, get the phone lines. Because I'm like, where is St. Louis? Because she hasn't called in over a week.
I know, that's
and
weird.
I just was concerned. And Jessica, like the regulars, nobody was calling in. And like yesterday, you was like, nobody wants to talk. Everybody wants to talk to you and Nikki and to us. So I couldn't understand. But I noticed, because I'm an investigator. That's my career. People who I suspect are in your phone as contacts could get through.
Yeah, and that was weird. I was seeing that too. Like I was seeing the names pop up and they was getting through. So, but my phone number's been plastered all over the internet, and everybody know that I don't answer anyway after the show go off. So listen, you can feel free to call on now.
But since this has been a great topic, I have a Teams meeting. I'm so mad I gotta leave the show right now. But Winters, you are an activist. An activist is just someone who activates. They activate issues, they activate causes, and they use their platform. You are an influencer. You just don't speak for Winters. You speak for Winters and people who actually believe in Winters and what you say. Do I always agree with what you say? No, not necessarily.
Right.
But if I don't know and I feel like I can trust you, and you say, oh yeah, Missy, you can go to this place over here on this corner and eat, but not on that corner, I'm going to listen to you. So you're an influencer as long as I have some level of trust in you. And I don't trust everybody. And I'm like Nikki, I see how people move. And, it was one person, I'm not going to mention any names. It was one person, she sent me a friend request. I was like, she's a little too hype for me, just too hype. And looking back, I made a correct decision. So you have to listen to your inner voice as it pertains to activists, friends, associates, and so on and so forth. But I'm going to go to the meeting now. I love you all so much. Mickey, Winston, my girl Anna here, my girl Tanya, JWC, just everybody. I'm just, I am your favorite Flint resident by way of Maryland.
Well, thank you,
And no,
sweetheart.
we don't want Liddell back.
Oh,
Send her
okay.
back to you.
Well, we want Shannon Sharp. So tell your cousin I said, hey, Shay Shay.
Hold it. He's my cousin, like Aaron Hall, your cousin.
Okay.
We just have the same last name.
I got you.
All right, you all have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Keep fighting, and I'm fighting here for you in my own way.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All righty. Bye-bye.
I got it.
Someone put my phone number up there so they can use my phone number to call in. 810
I gotta let me take that down. I gotta do some blocking.
Y'all got Mickey over there
Yeah,
working
I'm
this
so
morning.
mad at this.
You got some shit going on.
Leave. I'm just saying
They don't like us, but they won't
won't
leave.
leave. She said she don't watch, but she study. Oh,
They don't like us,
what is
but
it
they
now?
won't leave.
Fast phone.
610-7851. Look, I keep trying to push one. Good morning. Where you calling from? You been booked in.
Hey, Peace Winters. This is Sister Taliba. I'm in Flint.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Listen, everything you are saying, I 100% agree with, but everything you're saying is also historical. So when you look at the original Black Panther Party, they dealt with the same thing that Flint is dealing with. They were infiltrated by government agents, and they had a very public beef with the brother or elder. I can't remember his name, but he started Kwanzaa. And I mean, their beef was violent because he killed a few of the, some of the first members of the Black Panther Party.
Karanga.
Say that again, Mickey.
Wasn't it Karanga or Karanga?
Yeah, Karanga. I can't remember his full name, but and they said he was a government agent.
Elder Cleaver was one of them too.
Yeah, I heard that also,
Okay.
that he had switched. But then also, I want you to also keep in mind that a lot of our people in Flint, they do not know that they are in oppressive conditions because they have normalized it.
Right.
I'm seeing it. They have normalized being in inferior conditions, and they are okay with it. And it reminds me of our ancestor Harriet Tubman. When she was freeing enslaved Black people, some of them she had to pull her gun out on and let them know, like, nah, you know what I mean? You coming. You know what I mean? She had to force them. So a lot of us get comfortable depending on white people or other people, depending on some type of system of welfare. And they are looking for a God to drop down from the sky, like Santa Claus, to save them.
Right.
So I just think like everything you were saying is 100. I agree with you, but it's the same recycled situations that we've been dealing with, that our ancestors have been dealing with. So that's just my perspective on it. I don't think of myself as an activist. I say that I'm definitely an advocate. You know what I mean? So I focus on the advocacy. I focus on speaking up and speaking out, because a lot of people are even scared to speak up for themselves.
That's true.
So they need you, they need Mickey, they need Brother Woodson to do that speaking. So that's all I want to say.
Thank you so much, sister.
Thank you, Sister Taliba.
Have a good weekend.
You as well. Be safe.
You too. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sister.
Let me say it first. Wa alaikum salam.
You hater.
Shut up. Bye.
You a hater with the ancient language.
Did you put the phone number back up there? People don't have a phone number.
When everybody had a number, go ahead. Go ahead. You're going to get that crazy person going to come back in there
Crazy already got phone numbers, so
Joe, dude,
That's-
probably will call back though. That's how silly she is.
oh, I keep trying. Okay, I'm not gonna push one. Rich Jones,
What's up, Miss Lady? How you doing?
wonderful in yourself. Good Friday morning.
I wasn't gonna call in until
Hang
my
up on
sister
him.
called in, and I
Hang
had to
up on
tell
him.
her she
He
can
said
call
he
back in
wasn't
and take
calling
away
in.
some of my minutes. Teach, sister, teach, sister, teach. That's something that needed to be said on these lines. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Woo, that's a good morning, man. I feel like I've been to church on what's the day? Friday, on a Friday. How y'all doing today?
Don't the truth feel good, Rich?
Rich, Mickey said, "Don't the truth feel good?"
Yeah, hey, but look, that's why it's important that we don't lie. That's why it's important that we don't tell half truth, because a lot of people only get our point of view.
That's true.
And some people take our point of view and run with it.
That's true too.
So if we're going to have somebody run with us, run with some of ours, we want them to run with the real and the truth. That's why I say, no matter what I'm caught on, is it a bug in the wall? If it's an undercover FBI agent, if it's a personal phone call that's supposed to be personal that's getting recorded, I say what I feel and I say the truth.
That's true. I
So
stand on it.
you never have two people saying two different things.
That's
I'm
right.
standing on
And
mine.
then if you do, you know what I'm gonna say? Put some money behind it.
Yeah. And that's
Put
true.
your money up.
That's true. Very true.
Put your money up. So, so we really just gotta stay focused. And that's like on the call I said yesterday. I'm not dealing with the personal and I'm not dealing with the politics. If it ain't politics, I'm not talking it, because we need to change.
Mhm.
And it's real simple. And I am myself. If y'all consider me this or that, I am a this or that. But I am myself.
That's right, Rich.
And I see something that needs to be done. And I started off as a Mickey. I was way quieter than Mickey. And I went from doing interviews with Eric May to where people was in the comments saying, we want to hear what Rich got to say.
Okay.
But it's things that need to be done. The reason why I came in front of the camera was because when I was behind the camera, some of the things that I wanted to be said in front of the camera wasn't being said. As you can see now, some of the things that I'm saying, people that can make it happen could have made it happen, act like I wasn't talking to them. To make a long story short.
Only one
And
person
and some of those people we follow, and some of those people we diss.
Right.
But in the end result, the good things and the good visions that should have been implemented has not been implemented. So hopefully things can start to change, and the personal and the politics can replace by the real people that want real change. And hopefully it will. And I'm on the go. Let me straighten out something about yesterday.
Man.
As far as that,
No, your time is up. We have other callers.
no, I need 1 minute because my name was on the flyer yesterday about that
1 minute.
that
Go.
protest out there.
Go.
About that protest out there.
Go.
So anyway, what happened is when that protest came about, I don't know how my number and name got on that flyer, but I was going out there with the notion of Flint needs money too. If y'all got all this money to give to some Chinese people all the money, we are also a part of Genesee County, and we have not been able to drink from our taps for over 10 years. Now, what I was intending on starting, which I'm going to start, because a month from today, I plan on having 200 people ready to go down the last
field trip. Okay, your time is up.
So, all right, I will be talking to you when I see you.
Okay,
And
dokie.
no, until you have another caller in like the one sister before me, because I wasn't intending on calling in today, but thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Let
Okay.
me see who's Rich campaign manager is now.
It ain't me.
There's a fucking lie. Rich calling, you get Rich 6 minutes.
I can't see the minutes on the phone when they talking. And he said he wanted one more minute, and I gave it to him.
5.
But shit, I couldn't see
You heard that?
who that was on there.
Calling in.
And y'all heard the other caller in too, so I'm not deliberately not
Rich, we know who your campaign manager is.
I'm not deliberately not answering the phone. So I gave out my own phone number. So call in if you want to call in. And we can talk. I wonder what happened to that other damn phone number.
Rich in campaign mode. Rich ain't thinking about getting no more signatures. Rich like the hell with that.
He did. So you say he get me every time. No, I just got a soft heart for. He get me every time. 810-610-7851. No, Jared, I'm not. Not at all.
Yeah.
No, don't put that lie out there. Don't put that lie out there.
Ain't no lie.
No. We're gonna go back to what we was talking to before we get diverted into some craziness.
I just said
we are talking about real versus fake in activism. That has been the topic this morning.
Yeah.
Advocacy, activism. How can you tell the difference between the two?
But as the sister called in, I'm telling you, they was doing that then. People were infiltrating. Like they was really beefing. We just not seeing it. Like, because we older, and that was like 30, 40, 50 years ago, 60 years ago when that was going down. But they had beef back then. You had people was like my uncle. I had my auntie husband. I remember he used to tell us the stories. He wasn't with the Black Power movement. He had just came home from Vietnam. He said, man, the artillery they got? He said, they over here with these shotguns. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, the hell with that. He said he had went to one meeting and they was saying this and this and that. And he was like, man, they call themselves having their little shotguns. He just had came home from Vietnam. He like, man, you know what type of weapons the American government got?
And
he said that was his last meeting. He said the next thing all that hell was breaking loose down in Chicago and Cali.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Kay Heavenly.
Hey, Kay Heavenly.
From Memphis, Tennessee.
Hey.
I just wanted to remind just all of y'all of this scripture, and it's Romans. Mickey, don't get me. But it's chapter 5, verses 3 through 5. And it said, not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. And perseverance, character, and character, hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit, who has been given to us. And I just wanted to say that just to remind the residents, please don't give up. Do not give up. I don't care what it looks like. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Your voice does matter. There is power in numbers all the time. It doesn't have to be violent, but just your actual vessel showing up, you using your voice or whatever you can, it does make a difference. It does make a difference. And just also on the side, anyone, don't, and this is not to anyone in particular, but,
Absolutely.
like Like
Just
Quincy
spit it
said,
out,
if the
girl.
shoe
Spit
fits.
it out.
Like Quincy said, if the shoe fits, don't try to make your name. If you're trying to make your name off of anything, let it be in ties with good character. Let it be connected to something good, not mess. And don't try to tear anyone else down that are trying to help, that are trying to do something good for the people. Just don't. And I'm trying to put my words together as I'm saying it. So excuse me if it's choppy.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. I do that. Are you trying to be careful because you're trying to put your message out there? You want it to be direct and understood. Go ahead, sister.
Yeah, that's all. This is it's a great platform. And I just want to say, Wences and Mickey do not even have to open the phone up to anyone outside of Flint. And they open the line up for anyone to call in, to speak, to share their thoughts and opinions. And so I just ask, you don't have to be disrespectful to anyone. You don't have to go on extra platforms and try to rule with the iron fist. It's a platform. People have different opinions. But it's never what you say, it's how you say it.
Absolutely.
And so I just want to encourage everybody. You may not always agree, but you don't have to, just walk and spread. Just be full of love. Just be full of love. That's all.
That's sweet. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you. 810-610-7851. What you saying? So.
No, I'm just saying it's just terrible.
I think people
are
doing it because they see money and they see a lot of people pouring money into activism.
Yeah.
And they say, "Oh, I want to be an activist now."
Yeah.
Just like where you just seen, like probably, what's it, 2024? I'm gonna say 1996 to probably 1999, where you had that here in Flint. And I can only speak about what I've been through here in Flint, where you seen that great influx in, oh, I want to be a preacher, because it's a lot of people going to church, and that's Buick City was popping back then, and all the shop workers was pouring in them tithes and offerings, and everybody want to be a preacher. And I think that's what we're going through now.
It's just,
everybody want to be active,
as you see, because it's the new end thing. But see, when people, if they knew how mega that was done, and people died, if they really see, they don't.
They're not doing it. They
see, because they ain't running into that type of problem.
Right.
And when you see they do, as soon as somebody give them a pushback, they turn. Like, people don't know about Jordan Sheraton when he said, he got a tongue sent to his house.
Yes. A tongue.
A tongue.
A cut off tongue, like some shit that we see in The Sopranos. Yeah. A tongue cut off.
They don't understand that part about it.
But did you see the little message?
Yeah, I put it on Facebook. I put it up on.
I don't know if the people actually read it, but Jordan said little journalistic tease for the people. So allegedly, Attorney General Dana Nessel seems hell-bent on not releasing important documents about the financial scheme that caused the Flint water crisis. Might be news on that front soon. Which leads me right back to today's topic. We have so many issues here in Flint. We have so many issues here in Michigan. And I don't know why all of the great people that we have here in Michigan can't band together to fight one common issue. It's just beyond me. I get it. I get that we have issues and wars to think about and who we gonna pick for president, and what nuclear weapons are being built over here. I get all of the world's issues. Who gonna be king and queen over there in Wales? I mean, I get it.
But why do you think they want to get at? That's a distraction. Because when it comes back, see, and I do agree with Jordan Sheridan said this Flint scandal might be worse than it is worse than Watergate. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, $800 million and came in. 94.7 just came in.
You could you could build a city.
And they just give it. So I get it. No, I wasn't out there at the Monday thing because I'm trying to figure out, get this Flint thing focused.
Absolutely agree.
They got 260. Why is everybody forgetting? Now, we heard it, the governor, they got Flint fatigue. It wouldn't be Flint fatigue if you did it right the first time. But it comes back down to this.
And I'm not taking on nobody else's fight.
I mean, shit, we having a hard time here with this one. So I can just imagine what it'd be if I go run out there and we were
the hell I'm going out there for?
We already getting dogged for this one. Can you imagine?
It's like they sending us on the front lines. You should go. For what?
I want Monday up here helping Flint.
Right. And do you see them out? Do you see them up here?
They can drink their water.
Shit.
Kids in Flint.
Say it again. They can drink their water.
Yeah, Flint received that money, but what has the money went to? You know why they not gonna talk about what his money went to? Because it ain't gonna get the folk pokes in trouble. It's people that got money, you know what I'm saying, that hold up, it's time to answer. A whole city got poisoned. Over 100,000, maybe it was 100 at that time, or 100,000 people that got poisoned. But how long they got poisoned? We just talking about when they hit and it had to come out.
I like what Mama Quill said. We need to take care of home first.
Yeah.
I thought you had my number rolling across the bottom.
I did. No, I didn't. I had it going across. I had it on the screen. So
you didn't pin it?
It was up there.
Oh.
It was up there.
Well, if anyone else has a comment, you want to call in, we got a few more minutes. 810-610-7851.
And that's the kick in the face when they say Flint fatigue. Like, wow, you Flint fatigue, but yet we losing family members, we losing friends, loved ones, people we grew up with from cancer.
They wouldn't be fatigued then if it was
just
them.
A cancer cluster study here. Just had to go through this book.
Hello.
Hi, is this 810?
Yes, it is. You've been bumped in.
Hi, this is Sandra calling from Lansing.
Hi, Sandra from Lansing. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I've been just going back and forth to the doctor, getting my body together. They're saying I had a heart problem, so I'm getting that checked out.
Well, we're praying for you.
Yes, we're praying for you.
I had a colonoscopy yesterday, so I don't feel too good today. But I just thought I'd call in, and I be telling some of my friends in Flint, I'd be like, why don't y'all go down to the meeting? I come to Flint and go down there. And they just like ignore it.
Right.
I don't get it.
Me either.
So y'all live here and y'all only, I was going to come go with them, but I just say they just used to it.
Right.
Don't care or whatever. They waiting on the check. I told them you're not getting one.
Right. And that's the truth.
So I think they get mad at me for saying it, but it is what it is, like y'all say. But anyway, I am not going to hold you up.
You get you some rest, and I'm wishing for 100% speedy recovery.
Yeah, I'll be in Flint next week, go to her doctor and then my doctor.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself, and you keep listening to us.
But my blood pressure be going up sometimes.
Well, when it go up, you cut us off. We don't want to make you sicker now.
I do. I get off the plane like Nikki said. I love that slogan. Okay, well, y'all have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
We'll have this phone issue fixed Monday. We'll have a different phone Monday.
Yeah, we'll have a different one,
We got that. Now I can really tell there's something wrong with the phone now. All these calls that we getting today, like I didn't. Good morning. You've been bumped in.
Good morning. This is Kay Heavenly Double Dipping.
Hey, Kay.
up,
What's
Kay?
going on?
Hey, I just been catching up on some things in the group. I just wanted to say all of this that's going on. I just want to remind people not to forget the goal. It's not to bring any more division in the process. Want everything to flow, even with the elections. Literally, if you don't win, guess what? You can still work for the betterment of Flint, regardless.
Absolutely.
No grudges, no separations. It's honestly, Flint just can't afford. No one can afford it, really. But right now in Flint, everybody literally needs to be working toward a unison. Mm-hmm. And also, I've been noticing a lot of, just on the council, just with the comments on streams, a lot of race baiting and trying to create division with that. And I just want to remind people, it's not just whites and blacks that live in Flint. Mm-hmm. And everyone is suffering. Absolutely. And that's not to take away, from the struggles that blacks do endure on a daily basis. That's not to take away from that either. But all the residents are suffering. Mm-hmm. And it just breaks my heart to see race and race going against each other in the comments, or seeing it trying to be divided in the well, not trying to be, it is divided in the council chambers. And it's unnecessary, because how I see it, you are still in Flint. Right. Whether you want to subject yourself or include yourself in the things that are going on, you're still a part of Flint. And everything will just work better together. But I do want to remind everyone, things will not be perfect. Martin Luther King, literally, and I always say it's almost like he just died yesterday. It's been 56 years. But we have come so far from, it's night and day. It's not that much time, but we have come so far. We still have a lot of work to do. Mm-hmm. But I know we tend to, say for our ancestors, we're going to do this and do that. But let's not let everything that they did do, let's not act like, everything they went through was for nothing. We have come a long way in such a short amount of time. Right. And a lot of laws have been made for us. Rights have been created for us. Opportunities. Things just that we do on a basis, traveling, going to the beach, wherever it may be, sharing restaurants with people. Things like that just a couple years ago was unheard of. Right. It's not just like to remind people, yes, it's important to touch on, the discrimination. I understand the frustration. I understand all of that. But let's not forget the accomplishments along the way. And absolutely. I think if we focus more on the positive and accomplishment, we can realize this is nothing. We can easily, whether you in Flint, outside of Flint, you can easily just come together. And this would just be a very small obstacle, because we've come across so much larger in the past. This shouldn't even be an ongoing thing like this. But like a previous caller said, some people are conditioned to those circumstances, and some may genuinely feel like they're not affected, or that is just their normality. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you so much. We appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, that's true though.
That's true. And and I don't know how you feel about it, but this is me. I can't do the Clubhouse anymore. I don't want to. I think it started out as a good thing, and each week it's showing out. It's not what we intended for it to be. Now that I didn't answer, because hell, that hung up so damn quick. But if you call back again, and if you're calling in for the show, I'll answer. But I don't want to do the Clubhouse anymore. I think we have gotten away from what it was originally intended for. Music is great. I started off every week in there, and now it's every other week, every couple weeks I may jump in, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm absolutely not feeling it at all. Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, Winters. I'm sorry I had to double dip.
Go
My first
ahead,
time
girl.
doing this.
Girl,
This is
double dip,
Taliba.
girl.
Listen, when I heard you say you don't want to do the clubhouse, I said, oh, no, ma'am. Because do you know there is a group of us that really have profound conversations in the clubhouse. I still see it as a benefit. And I couldn't really participate last Saturday, but I want to say it was the Saturday before that. I had fell asleep again, not trying to tell on her, but she fell asleep again. And it went
She be
over.
tired. She be the only one in there. You know, I don't think I was on there. I was probably jamming the Drew Hill that weekend.
Yeah, look, we didn't get off until like a little bit after 1 o'clock in the morning. We were really having a good conversation. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know if anyone else that regularly participates in the clubhouse want to call in and advocate for it, but I'm pro clubhouse. I just want to let you know that. And I think the benefit outweighs the messiness. But that's just my limited perception. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And I genuinely come in to learn from other people and express whatever I want to express. So my intentions are sincere. So I just wanted to say that, y'all.
Thank you so much.
All right, peace, y'all. Assalamu alaikum.
Nah. Said, you know what? You might have missed it because we got to get out in a minute. We got like 4 minutes. He said, put your number back up. I got to go find so many chat.
810-610-7851. 810. Someone put it in.
Because I'm being honest.
610-7851.
We probably need more moderators because I go to sleep. I get off of it. I'll be like, when I see it
and
go live.
If it's a party, I'm going to the D.
I bounce. I ain't going to lie.
This is Miss Johnson calling in.
Well, good morning, Miss Johnson. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. I just called in to say I really appreciate you guys. I think you're doing God's work. It's positive, it's informative, and the residents need to know what's going on. We do not have town hall meetings. A lot of us can't go to the council meetings, and you inform us on the things that are going on, negative and positive. And that's how life is. You're going to have the good and the bad. And speaking of the clubhouse, my phone won't let me download a facial image. And when I try to speak, it kicks me out of the clubhouse. So my phone is compromised. That's what I call it.
Okay.
So, in saying that, I got kicked out of the clubhouse because I couldn't say anything, but I was listening and typing in comments, and that's all I could do. But I don't know what went down that caused the negativity. But honored to, say if you can't speak, you got to leave. So it automatically kicked me out, and I haven't participated since. But I just wanted to call in and say that I did enjoy the clubhouse.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And see, the reason she said that is because we had so many people listening. We having people recording and taking back BS. And it's just, to me, it's just becoming overwhelming. It's becoming messy. Good morning. You've been bumped in. Where you calling from?
This is Cedric from North Carolina.
Hey, Cedric.
Hey, I was calling in because
Hey, Cedric.
Turn your radio down.
All right, let me turn it down.
Okay.
Because I watch out almost every day. My wife get on me, and I mess with Arthur about it. So I watch the city council meeting. I just think like, and when I come to Flint, I love going to Flint. I'm from Mississippi, but I love Flint. My wife be like, You think you from Flint, don't you?
Where Tyann at? Tell her I said hey.
Yeah, work right now.
Okay.
The peoples that I met from Flint, you know, there's good people, nice people, everybody real nice and like family orientated. But I noticed even the city council, like trying to get more of the younger generation involved. It's just like when they voted Biden in, you know, they attacked more of the younger generation, you know, to try to get them to vote too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I just, you know, I look at it like most of the people in Flint, some of the people I see is almost like that, you know, I got it, so I don't want to lose it. So I'm not going to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm cool with it how it is right now. You know, like, you know, most people, like Lady was saying earlier, most people, they get accustomed to a certain way. You know, it can be bad, and they just get used to it. So a lot of people don't like change. So, and with that being said, you can't make you can't make people do nothing. You can't make people vote a certain way. But I do know for a fact by being in the military, you can break habits. You can't make nobody do nothing, but you can break their habit. So it's all about trying to figure out a way. And I tell Arthur the same thing, you know. And I can't say since me and Ty ain't been together, he been fighting for Flint, fighting for the water, you know. And I used to look at him like, man, he crazy. But now I see, the more I look at it, I see why he do what he do, you know. And it's a good thing. So I always tell him, man, good Lord gonna bless you, man, one day to keep doing it, you know. But I figure, you know, you all need to start targeting more of the younger generation because that's who's going to take over.
That's true.
You know, the older people, they, you know, some of them going to go with you and some of them ain't because some of them stuck in their ways and a lot of them almost to the point where they, like, I don't want to lose what I got, so I ain't finna go on and go on that side. I ain't finna go on the be in a race war and be on the black side. I'm gonna be on the white side, throw rocks with them. You know. So I encourage you all, you know, to just keep doing what you're doing. I think you're all doing a great thing, you know, and try to start targeting more of the younger generation, you know, the younger kids that's coming out of school that's gonna vote. And because they're going to be one to make a change. And,
that's true.
You know, the older people, they stuck in their ways. So you just flow on that. And that's it. I ain't going to start talking too much.
All right. Thank you, Cedric.
All right. Thank y'all.
Have a good one. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we got to get out of here a little earlier today. We got time for one last caller?
Yeah, I got to go.
Okay.
I got to go.
You got 2 minutes because he got to go.
Oh, y'all about to get off the air? How dare you on a Friday?
Well, when this can do it, I just got to bounce.
I'm about to go too, child.
Only reason why I called because you said the clubhouse. And I don't want people to get the view that the clubhouse is negative because it's not. There's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of conversation. There's been a lot of understanding of people from other areas and understanding Flint. There's been understanding on when people can debate and really talk about what they believe in to even get rid of the lies that are put on certain people. We met a lot of great people that are on Clubhouse. It's unfortunate that people take it outside, record it, and then put it on Flint Reboot and say to Clubhouse, are you mad because someone silenced you? I've never silenced anyone in Clubhouse. I've never even moved anyone. The only rules now is that when you get in, you got to come to the top. Why do we have to do that? Because people are going back and saying things that are not true about people. Mm-hmm. There's ministers, there's preachers that get on there and they sit that don't talk and they listen. They're from out of the state. I always respect the originals that are there from Flint. I don't care, especially people that are from Flint. They're the last people, especially Woodrow, with that day when that situation happened. I would never go and kick them off because I don't know him personally. Sometimes conversation and chat can distrude on what a person is saying, because when you're texting or you're chatting, sometimes it's some people can take it the wrong way.
Right.
All I'm saying is the clubhouse, I am the one faithfully that opens that room and stays in there. And like Taliba said, I go to sleep. I'll be knocked out. Thank God y'all don't hear me snoring. I'd be knocked out. But I went off one time because I don't like no one calling me the police. Oh, Jesus, please don't call me the police.
Papa.
And the second time I went is when the recording, because you can hear the recording, you can hear the water. And it's like, if you're going to record and do that crap and go for it. Do what you need to do. If that's what you're looking for to make yourself look like you smart, go for it. At the end of the day, what I say in there is what I say right in front of someone's face. And I think everyone in there does that.
Right.
I think everyone pretty much in there says what they say. And if it goes back, it goes back. We just trying to weed out the drama. You got people that are really connected to big time influencers that come into spaces and act like they're for the cause and go back and take information, and then people create these content of lies. And then we go back into that sad, here we go, somebody from the outside done took over. At the end of the day, Flint needs to take care of Flint. People from the outside, the way you help is encouraging, donating. That's how we help. Coming in, not asking, but giving. That's how the outsiders can help. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, thank you, Anna. We'll see you at 6:10.
Yes.
To 7:10 on 8:10. What we talking about tonight? We talking about.
Will be open at 7:30 because I need to hear Wiggins.
Oh, you need to hear his music.
Winters will come back eventually.
Yeah, okay. I won't be there this Saturday. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
This Saturday, I'm going to be, for those of you that aren't in the clubhouse, 810 is going to be live at the 810 Comedy Improv. Did I say that right? Yes. So we will be live taping the comedy show. So we got invited to do that. So we will be there. And so those of you that want a little laughter, you can flip back and forth from the clubhouse to the comedy show. So I'll be taping that Friday live. And Mickey skipped out on me, so I got time to talk today. So if y'all wanna call in, 810-610-7851. And we can talk today for a few more minutes, and then I can get out of here. Yeah, the clubhouse, you haven't been in there a while. It was a good concept. Tried to be a good concept, minus the folks with the messiness. You ain't lying, child. But we will never get rid of the messiness. Casey, what time does the comedy show start? I think my cousin told me 9:00. I think she told me 9:00. I'm going to check and see right now because I want to give you the right information. Let me go right on here right now. And, oh, shoot. Shit. Where'd it go? Hold on. Doors open. What the hell? That's a thing. How come it won't stop? Tickets $25, couples $35, table of 4 $55. Doors open at 8. Show starts promptly at 9. So yes, I think it's going to be a great time. So join 810 tomorrow down there at the 810 Comedy Improv next to Rubes on Chevrolet Avenue. I think it's right next to the ice cream place. You got the Courtside Cuts, the ice cream place, and then the comedy club. And then when y'all get there, y'all go home. Or you can go down the roofs or have some fun wherever y'all want to do. When I get done from there, I'm going home. So, hey, Angie Mac, Urban Cafe. Yes, that's it. Starts at 9. So, yes. So, yeah, y'all come on in there. Anyone else? 810-610-7851. Before we get off of here, we need a little laughter in our life. I haven't been to a comedy show in so long. I can't wait to go. So I'm excited about going to the comedy show tomorrow. Give me some rest and go. And then Trevor should be on today at noon, I think. No, 1 o'clock. I think Trevor comes on at 1 o'clock today. I hope Trevor comes on at 1. Well, this is A10's lineup for today. Trevor comes on at 1 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock, Carol, community conversation with Carol and her guest will be on at 5. And then from 6:10 to 7:10, only on 8:10, you got Sister Circle with myself and Anna. And she done put up about 15 or 20 different topics that we're talking about today. So we talking about everything from imposters to speed dating. So that's going to be fun. So let's see who this is. Good morning. You've been bumped in.
Hi, Wences. This is Victoria Lim calling from Florida. How are you?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
I'm well. I was just calling. I just wanted to say that I think what you guys are doing is very important. And when I listen to the residents of Flint talk about how you guys don't have many people coming in and being supportive, it kind of reminds me of like the Stockholm syndrome. You know, like how when people are kidnapped and they have an opportunity to run, but they end up staying with the captor because they feel powerless.
Yes.
I feel like that's how the residents, I feel like they're like powerless. And I feel like what you guys are doing is keeping it in the forefront, and eventually, hopefully they will feel empowered and eventually start attending more meetings and showing up to different functions.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as like the younger people, maybe like you guys could have like a younger person to start doing like a podcast to maybe get like, you know, some of the younger people more involved, because that's what it's going to take, the younger generation to come in and start doing more for the community and being more informed, because it's like the older people, their way of thinking is outdated. And then you have like us, like the 1970 babies that are trying to do things. But we need some of these younger kids to come in and, you know, really help with the movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that what you guys are doing is it's very important. I listen to you guys every day. I'm not a very vocal person in the chat or anything. I'll put things sometimes, but I just want to call in and say, keep doing what you're doing. I think it's very important.
Thank you.
And I think I pray for you guys all the time, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. And oh Lord, we got distractions in the comments. But you know what? That comes with the program. It is what it is. And Jared, you know, like, and that's the same thing Cheese Sticks told us when he was on. Sometimes people just don't see no hope or reason in fighting for the power. And that's what a lot of the young people see. They don't see any hope. I mean, I know personally, I'm not going by any hearsay. I know it was a phone call with the mayor, with the chief of the police, and a couple of guys that got those Challengers and Chargers. And this conversation may have been a year and a half ago. And they wanted something like what I don't know if they still have it in Detroit or not. But at this particular time they had in Detroit, it was something called the Pit. And they open it up on Sundays, and they got to race their cars and do their donuts and, you know, do all they little play. Because a lot of these guys, They get sponsorships from tire companies because they tear up the rubber on their tires from doing all them donuts. But they go back and they get some more tires. People you be seeing them with they cars on the back of the trucks. They be getting flown out to do donuts and videos and stuff like that. These are local people that have this chance and they want to show off their skills here in Flint. So when you hear the young person come on here and say we don't have no hope, and you see them ask the mayor, you ask the chief of police, can't you get us something like that? And oh yeah, we see what we can do. But then they on council fighting for a fucking soapbox derby. What young people really gonna believe in Flint? Like, I don't know, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you. I don't know one black kid out there that's racing up and down the street in a damn soapbox. Matter of fact, I ain't seen a soapbox derby since Alfalfa and Spanky on the Little Rascals. Now, my mama tells me that the soapbox derby place been out there at Southwestern since she was a kid. So, I mean, give something for the black kids to do, for the black children to do. Now, like every morning we wake up on our phones, we get the latest news. It's something on my phone right now about somebody got shot. Somebody else got shot. Somebody else got shot. And we march all day long about violence. I march about violence too. Stop the violence. But the ones that's doing the killings, they sleep when we out there marching. And then we go to bed and then they up killing. And it's no knock to anybody that's trying to do anything to stop the violence, because I believe that we all want the violence to stop and we advocating for it to stop, but we're not doing anything. I don't feel like the city per se is doing anything to help these young people, give them any hope. It's jobs available. We see that it's jobs available, but shit. I mean, I was looking at an article the other day. I don't know. Did somebody post it? It may have been from San Francisco, Texas, somewhere. Like, you actually have to work 106 hours in order to equal to an 80-hour paycheck. And minimum wage, someplace was still $7, and it should be raised to $13 at 106 hours a week just to make it. Like, these kids can't work at McDonald's for 100 hours a week just to make it. They not gonna do it. You see some that's trying, but what young child, where's the hope at in politics with that? When they asking for this and you give them a soapbox derby. I mean, seriously. And then you got, I don't know, 810-610-7851. If you guys want to talk for a second. If not, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. A 90-day fiance. Child, that's what we're talking about tonight. A 90-day fiance. I wish I would. I don't want a 9-hour fiance. A 9-minute. I know you got to go back to the topic book and flip through that some more. Maybe we bring Tony on with us tonight and talk about something else. Oh, Lord have mercy. Then said his name. Tony Wiggins. Lord Jesus. You ain't never called in before.
I never called in, but I just got something to say real quick.
Yes, sir.
And it's on the soapbox derby thing. And I know a lot of people have read my controversial maybe post or what have you. And now I want you to hear my voice while I verbalize what I'm getting ready to say about this soapbox derby or whatever. It's some, not all, but it's a great majority of the youth right now 16, 17 years of age, they are actually doing drive-by shootings. ARs with extendo clips hanging out the window, shooting into dwellings. They're not anywhere interested in a soapbox derby. They say, meet people where they're at. This is where the youth is at today. Not all of them, but a great majority of them. This is exactly where they're at. That's the reality that we need to deal with and stop sugarcoating it by going to get baby dolls and kid playhouses and stuff like that and erecting these for these kids. That's not what these kids or this youth is into. That's what I got to say.
Well, I love that. Keep going. That's all you're going to say?
I'm done. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And hopefully it resonates and we can get out of this. And I'm not saying everybody. Every kid is not the same. Every household is not the same. Every adult is not the same. But we got to deal with the reality of the state we're in. It's a state. Little girls ain't playing with babies no more. Little boys ain't playing with toy soldiers and BB guns no more. But that deal with it. Stop. Show exactly what's going on and deal with it.
Right.
For what it is. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Ain't nobody out here thinking about no damn soapbox derby.
Right. And so, and I just think that it's time out. My child wouldn't do this, or my little Johnny, or not my little Susie. Yeah. And then you said, I said that was it, but now let me get into a little more, and then I'm done.
Okay.
And this is also along the line of something that I've typed before, but it needs to be said. Okay. And I'm not trying to nobody with my comments. This is just my opinion again. This is just my opinion. And this is no dig to anybody in position in the school system or what have you, but it needs to be said. The reason why, some of the things happen in the schools the way that it is. It's little Johnny, the student, that's going to school selling Miss Wiggins, the teacher, the motherfucking pills, the pills and the weed that she's getting through the week. So that's why the teachers don't discipline the students, because they're in business together, for one. And they say, well, the parenting starts at home. Well, when you got little OG Tony coming home selling the dope to mama or supplying the mama with the dope, she's not going to discipline little Johnny. But what she will do is go sit in that courtroom and say, my son didn't do this, not my baby. That's because she don't get the free dope no more.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Let's just deal with the reality. I said it.
That's true.
I said it, and I feel good about it. I said it, and I meant what I said.
And that's true. That's a good topic.
So, in other words, what I'm really trying to say is, parents, administrators, government officials, just society, period. Stop sugarcoating the issues and coming up with solutions that don't even target or combat the real issues. Deal with the real issues that exist in the manner that they exist. And then you will start seeing a change. I'm not going to say it's all go away. I am going to say you will start seeing some effective change, because it has been exposed, it's been dealt with, it's been targeted and properly identified. It's just like if a fire starts, let's say just a small household fire starts in the home. You don't fight a grease fire with water.
Right.
My point is, in the analogy that I'm using is, once you identify the problem, you are combating it and you are dealing with it and fighting it wrong. And that's why you're getting the effects or the ineffectiveness that you're getting from the solutions that you're adding to the problem. You're fighting a grease fire with water. It don't go like that. You're fighting the wrong fight.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I said what I said. I know I was all over the place, but I made total sense. I know I did.
You made some valid points. You did.
I made some real valid points, and I just want to put out there, I do not suffer from mental illness, and I don't have a mental problem.
I say you got a mental problem, but I can say that about you.
yeah. I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm like Boosie. They say I'm crazy. I might be. Anyway.
Thank you, Tony. We appreciate you for calling in. You got to call back in again. See, that was fun.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, I think that's about it for today. Oh, wait. We got one more caller. Guess my phone fixed. Good morning, caller. Last caller of the day.
It's me again.
We'll keep on calling there, girl. Just keep calling.
Every time somebody says something, I have something else to add. Like Tony Wiggins just said, I just wanted to add on to it. The saying Black Lives Matter is more than a hashtag, a shirt, a post. It's not something that should be an empty stance. And every day, all over, I'm seeing a shooting here, a stabbing here, a hijacking here, innocent people being killed in a drive-by shooting, just anything. And the cause, the reason for it, just because. No actual reason. And even if it was a reason, it's not to justify it. But it's just somebody just woke up and decided this is what they want to do. Like they were taking a stroll in the morning. And I just have an issue with that. It shouldn't matter in February only, in June. It should matter every day of the year. And it's not just, it should be the same anger and rage that we have when someone other than ourselves kill our own. We should have it when we're doing it to ourselves, our own people. It shouldn't be and the whites kill one of us or whatever, any other race does it. We should have that same energy and outrage. And if we put that toward building a home, start at home. A lot of foundations at home are broken. Mm-hmm. And when they're broken, you used to could depend on a teacher in the school to kind of be like your mom or dad and try to help you out. They don't really come like that anymore, unfortunately. But usually if it wasn't at home, you can rely on a teacher in school or you can rely on somebody in your neighborhood, in your community. Now it's almost as if we're leaning more into a everyone for themselves type of thing. The community is almost just diminishing in a way, unfortunately. Right. But that's all. I just have to add on there. Black Lives Matter 24/7.
That's right, baby.
Within our own community, there should not be any aimless killings every day. It's ridiculous, and it shouldn't be normal. It shouldn't even be a I got you back or they disrespected this or that. Let all of it is division. We're killing our own. It's like I keep saying, it's power in numbers. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye. So everybody get out of there. Get their calls in today. Because we are about to get off of here for today. And we will be back on tonight. And I am so excited to announce for the few of you that are on here. Now, we got us a new show coming on 810. We got some greats coming on. We got some greats coming on now. Ooh, we got some great people coming on. We got Free Daddy. Free Daddy gonna be coming on. And we got the GOAT, Angie Mack. And then we got me. Now, this gonna be a late night show because some of y'all ain't gonna be able to handle the stuff that we gonna be talking about. We got the men. Y'all probably want to get y'all a piece of paper and a pencil and take some notes. Tony, this will be the show for you because you're gonna have a lot of questions, comments, concerns, and probably some answers. But baby, when we kick off this P-Valley show, it ain't just gonna be about the P-Valley show. We're gonna be talking about a lot of P-Valleys. Oh, we got one more show coming in, one more call from Cali, and then we're gonna get out of here. California, last call of the day.
That's what I'm talking about. 213, Lauren from Los Angeles.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Hey, Mickey, man, you don't go on down Monday and film the city council meeting for Winters already?
Mickey gone.
Mickey gone.
Him jumped off the plane.
let Mickey know he better go and film that Monday show.
If Mickey not there, if he need a break, I'm gonna stand in the gap.
I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Since we don't live there, I only got one quick thing to say. I listen to you guys every morning when I get off work. And, you know, it'd be 6, 5 in the morning when you guys go on out here.
Oh, wow. We appreciate our California viewers.
You're welcome. What I wanted to add, what you guys was talking about, real quick. Moses, when God told Moses to take those folks up out of Egypt, he told them, I'm going to kill 80% of them in the desert. So when people say that we can't come together, we can come together. You just can't bring everybody.
Everybody can't go. My brother Tony
Everybody
Wiggins been
can't
saying
go.
that for years. Everybody can't go.
Stop trying to save everybody. So America's made up of groups. And groups, what I mean by that is, I was a high school coach for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned group economics. Anywhere we want to go, we have to do group economics. And when we start doing that, you start seeing the people who talk and the people that actually want to move something.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at it that way, you're like, well, okay, if I can go, y'all, Flint might not have it, but other like big cities, they always got all these little towns like Koreatown, Chinatown. I mean, on and on and on. And so I'll be like, where's the black town?
Right. Where's the black town?
I ain't the smartest man in the world, but where's the black town?
That's
man,
true.
only giving me all this, whatever. So instead of trying to focus in on everybody in Flint, focus in on 24 people, actually 25. Those people who created Chinatown, all the way through, even the Republican, Democrat, whoever, they started with like 25 people paying dues. And most black people, like, I ain't paying no dues. Well, those same people you be asking money from the Mount Foundation, them folks been paying dues almost 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep it to their group of 25. If you're not like-minded, let that person go. It ain't got to be black. That person ain't got to be black. When you start realizing that when God was teaching Nehemiah how to rebuild the wall, and those folks will come to him like, man, we got bad water, we got this, we got that. He said, man, stop worrying about what's going on. Put a brick in one hand and a sword in the other. Build that wall. And you build it for those 25 people who's like-minded. And then you guys help each other. Waiting on the government, you're going to be waiting all your life.
So will.
They just sent y'all $800 million winter. You said it earlier. You said, we could have built a whole new infrastructure with that.
Yep.
They know that.
Yep.
They know that. They want y'all out of there. They wanted y'all out of there when New City closed.
That's true.
They didn't want no black people there. They ain't built that. They ain't built Flint for black people.
And do you think that they honestly cleaned up that land that they building them new buildings on?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that land is supposed to be cleaned up by the federal government taxing New York City. It ain't supposed to come in for no assy group capital come in and say, we're going to clean up what? How you going to clean that up?
And got the money from Flint.
And got the money from Flint. And have you ever cooked some oil and then you have some oil and you got to get rid of it?
Yep.
You don't go pour it in your, do you ever go pour it in your backyard?
No comment. I'm from Flint. Fight like it's no tomorrow.
And guess what? Ain't nothing else grows there for about 2 or 3 years.
So dope.
So don't play with us. So what I wanted to leave with Flint, and I will be calling in again, leave with them is just find 24 like-minded people like you. And then you be the 25th. And y'all come together and y'all help each other. Like somebody might need some reference. There's some young kids out there go get a job and neighbors tell them, hey, we need 3 references. Who they gonna call?
Mm-hmm.
That they're 18, 19 years old. They're gonna call their 19-year-old buddy. So then when the person calls them, say, yeah, I'm calling for Winters. And she said you're a reference. They're like, man, I'm asleep. What are you talking about? There go your reference, Winters. So you can't get a job like that at McDonald's.
So okay.
You can't get 3 references. You can't even get 3 references that professional anytime the phone call come in, because you don't know when that phone call coming in or email.
Right.
And now you put 3 references down. One of them dudes is out of control. Okay. So those 25 people can at least help you with that. Help you with someone come up on a job situation where maybe they can't take it, but you can hand it to the group, to who's qualified. When you start doing that, you rely less and less upon the government. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, get that free money, but you better not depend on that free money.
That's true.
Because if you do, go ahead and wait on that Social Security. I'm working on retirement right now. I could care less about a car.
I know that's right.
Less.
I know that's
I'm trying to get a retirement so that when we hit 65, most of us who's calling in, some 65, but some is in their 50s. When we hit 65, I don't want to be going down to the Social Security office waiting on no check. Now, I would take it. I ain't throwing it away. I'll take it, but I ain't dependent on it.
Right.
So I just want to call in and tell you guys that I love y'all conversations. I just listen most of the time because I'll be in California. But when you guys said that, I said, oh, okay. So people still understanding that if Malcolm X was just say, I'm taking 24 good ones and myself, the rest of y'all can go junk them in the lake, he would have had a better options.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's true.
All these people wearing these hats and all this stuff, but they wouldn't give 10% of their check. But guess what? When you go work for the government, they take 18% if you don't have any kids.
They sure do.
You ain't got to believe me. When you get your check, go ahead and times it 0.82 times your gross. You're going to come up with your net. And now that's your net. Now think about it. They taking 18% whether you like them or not.
And that's true. And go take it. And we can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, and then check this out. After they take 18%, you might want to go over there and get you some pom-poms, or you want to go over there and get you a little something at the local store. They gonna still tax you on that.
So is.
So if we don't learn as a group, I ain't say everybody in Flint. I say as a group. If we don't learn that we got to come together as a 25 people can move things in Flint.
Well, you know what? We got to start small and build big. And you know, it's not all bad because we have people like Taylor. We've had people like River. People, just different people that have watched they 10 and say, you know what? I'm gonna come to a council meeting just because I've seen y'all on there. Lawana Terry, Kawana Mack. Like, it's been people that just one at a time just came out, and we gonna get there one day.
Man, what y'all guys is doing, y'all bring truth to conversation. I get so tired of seeing fake people talk. That's why I do podcasts out here, but I don't even promote it, because at the end of the day, your work gonna speak before your talk.
Absolutely.
And what you and Nikki does, you guys, y'all keep it real, so now people can actually feel. Look how many people call in. There's somebody call in from Greenwood, Mississippi. I was born there. I said, what? They calling 810 Flint, and from Greenwood? Man, Greenwood don't even know where Flint's at. Them both don't leave Greenwood just like y'all don't leave Flint. They don't know where no Flint at. They probably think they talking about rocks or something. but I'm from both of those places. I graduated from Flint Central. I was born in Greenwood. So when I hear those type things, I'm like, oh no, they're doing well. Y'all doing well. Y'all ain't gotta be. Tell Mickey to put his ATN hat on. Send me one if he ain't gonna wear it.
Man, I was going. He better be glad I didn't see him take it off, because I would have popped him upside his head. Put that damn hat back on there, boy.
And the last thing I gotta say is, what's up with all the sensitive people in Flint? We grew up in Flint. If you grew up in Flint, we grew up in Flint. If somebody talked about your mama once, you talked about theirs 3 times.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know.
So I'm not, as we get adults, we soften our conversation. But when do we get so soft?
I don't know, because I can't answer for that, because I pretty much say what come up, come out.
I thought that was made us Flint people.
Right.
You know what I mean? You went there. I went to Flint Central, but I grew up in Beecher. There ain't nowhere in the world you're going to survive the playground in elementary school if you didn't have a mouthpiece.
That's true. That's very true.
Why are we so sensitive now? Why is everybody so sensitive when someone calls somebody a handkerchief head Negro? Come on, man.
Right. You
That's
got my name on the shirt, and I'm going to
shoot.
Right.
That's light work. You must not be from Flint.
I
heard worse when I was in the 5th grade.
Exactly. Got called a lot worse.
Been called a lot worse. So we had to, you negotiated. We like, okay, and then eventually you work it out like, okay, yeah, maybe that's over the line. But for Flint, man, it ain't too much over the line. What are y'all talking about?
Right.
They should even have. I told Mr. May they should even read that disorderly rule in Flint.
I'm out of here, Carla. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you. I thank each and every one of y'all for calling in today. I thank all of y'all, our day ones that's been down with us. We wouldn't be nothing without a lot of y'all that's on here. Shouts out to Jessica from Cali, been rocking with us from day one. Shardy Shire, KC, Woodrow, Mama Quill. I mean, it's so many. Kendra, T from the D, P from the D, No Name, Sheena, my girl from the 937, Tracy Jones. Listen, it's so Tia Harris, Flint After Dark, Tony Wiggins, my brother, love him forever. Patrice Moore, Darnell Dumas, Deborah Overman, Luna, just everybody. If I missed your name, charge it to my head and not my heart. Listen, my girl Lottie, can't forget about my girl Lottie. Miss Magnolia Younger, can't forget to shout you out because there's too many of them youngest out there. Anna, everybody, listen, thank you all so much for tuning in to The Bump. We love you. We absolutely love you. And we will see you back here. I don't know who all going to be on today, but listen, we're supposed to have a show at 1 o'clock. We're supposed to have a show at 5 o'clock. But I can tell you, Winter's Hall going to be here at 6:10 to 7:10 on 8:10. And we're going to talk about men. That's what we're going to talk about. Anna, we're going to talk about men. Emotional men, sensitive men. That'll get y'all coming back. Have a good one. We're going to talk about men with BBLs. BBL Drizzy. Have a good one.